Ted here, doing a little bit of a how-to video and show you what I do for making a compost type of tea. Today I have stinging nettle, very high in silica and other trace minerals. And in the bottom here I have the other half of the garbage can I have with comfrey that I've already chopped and packed in there. And I'm going to put that in this old burlap sack and wrap it up. So we have probably about 20 pounds of vegetation here. And I'm going to wrap this up as tight as I can. If some of it gets out into the barrel, it's all right, because it's going to break down really well. This will basically dissolve during the time that it's in brewing. So do that. So the reason I do this is because comfrey is super high in nitrogen and is a medicinal plant. I use it in my transplants as well. And when I'm putting in plants into the ground, I'll put comfrey leaves in the bottom of the soil, and then I'll go ahead and put the plant on top of it and fill her up, and that gives the plant really good food and gives it a chance to attract some other things like worms and other microorganisms that feed on the vegetation as it's breaking down. And the reason I use the stinging nettle is because it's very high in silica, which is the backbone of the plants, the stems. You want strong stems to hold big colas, you got to have silica. Everything that grows needs silica, even us. So just reusing the old twine and the old burlap bag that I used in the first batch that's already gone out to the garden. So you take this over and put it inside the barrel. And I've already filled this up with water from our well. We're not on city water, so I don't have to worry about chlorine or anything like that. And I'll go ahead and put that in. And it's going to want to float. So I'll take a cinder block and carefully set it inside. And slowly lower this down. All the way to the bottom. And once I'm sure that that's going to stay down, then the next thing I do is I take these little air pumps. These are small micro aquarium pumps I got on eBay really cheap. And there's the air stones, and I'll just feed those in one at a time, and I'll try to get them on all around. So I'll drop one on that side, and I'll drop one on the far side, and this one here, and that one there. Now one of them isn't connected because I don't have a cube for it. These are run on a 5 volt USB connectors. You can see them right here. So I got this black panel here at Dollarama for I think $4, and so I'll plug that in there and here, and you can have up to 4 on this deal because it has the outlets for the cubes, and then it has the USB outlet for the USB. And so when I get another cube, I'll go ahead and put it on the outlet and add the 4th USB outlet, and I just set that over here and let those hang, and those bubbles are enough to aerate this whole tank and keep it in an aerobic state where it's benefiting the bacteria that are developing. And then I'll also feed it with some unsulphered molasses. I'll probably do that later on. Once it starts to break down, I'll add the molasses, and that'll help feed the bacteria to grow the bacteria that are beneficial. And then in about 2 weeks, I'll take the aerators out, take the tea bag out, and the cinder block, and then I can use this in a dilution of about anywhere from 10 to 20 to 1 and use it in the gardens. All right, guys, cheers. Enjoy.